last time with Eugene and his friends.
I may or may not be Palanthas's #1 wanted criminal.
You just hear about, Eloise, what did you do?
Okay, so I may or may not have murdered a guard. And then I became Lord of Palanthas's taste tester, and I was studying under his poison master, but it was also like my criminal sentence. And then he may or may not have helped me escape.
So, Bo, given that this guy was executed, like, does this crime even stand anymore?
I don't think Roland's going to be very happy about that. Wasn't Aaron, like, your second cousin's husband or something? No, he can't make claims against her. The family of the guard who she killed is still very much alive.
Can be dead.
You can go talk to the family of the murdered guard.
Oh, let's do that.
Alfie, we're not killing them.
Great gods of good, it's a wizard.
It is the soul of the damned man named Hutch.
How many other people have you hurt or raped?
Cannot count the number.
Alright, last question. How did hell feel, you son of a bitch?
He just screams. A scream that's going to haunt his children for the rest of their existence. Roland looks at you, Arby, and says, Do you know the absolute shit that Alfie just caused?
You, Bo, everyone. Oh, Alfie's evil. Do something about it. No!
I just don't want you to become the company you keep.
The company I keep saved Caliban. We're gonna save the rest, too.
So last we left off, you all traveled to Palanthas, at least Arby and Alfie did, and you may or may not have shaken down a woman to forgive Heloise's character, or Heloise.
Incorrect.
Would you like to describe it better there, Alfie?
I gently persuaded her that it was in her best interest to forgive Heloise.
None of this is true.
Arby tried to gently persuade her.
That is
even
true.
blessed her after she tried to stab him and broke her fucking dagger on his armor.
I was pretty gentle with her in terms of not harming her remotely.
Just massive amounts of psychological damage.
Correct.
Including
Trauma.
learning that her husband and the mother of her children was a piece of garbage.
And who is burning in hell.
I think she probably
Yes.
already knew that, let's be honest.
Regardless, you all earned Heloise's safety and forgiveness of the people of Palanthas. All of that was done because you all know that Lord Soths is currently sending 2 different armies, one to Palanthas, one to Thorbarton, the capital of the Dwarven Kingdoms. And you all have decided that it is your goal to defeat him in the pursuit of saving Sela. You all had just gotten back to the murder home. Gulfast had very quickly cleaned everything up, and that's where we'll pick up.
Real quick, what is Gulfast wearing?
Let's see here. If I remember correctly, Gulfast was still in his party clothes, which is in fact just an Austin Powers costume.
Great.
Nice.
Thank you.
Including the fake teeth. Yeah, it's a whole outfit.
But they're real teeth, they're just not his.
Yes.
Oh wow, he went George Washington on.
Oh no!
But that is, he is running around trying to clean up as best he can because he knows that Alfie is not a fan of parties.
Are all the couches still out? Does Alfie see all the couches that were hidden from him?
He is currently holding all of them above his head, hoping that Alfie just doesn't look up.
At the end of last session, he snapped and they all
Oh, yeah,
went
yeah,
away.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the couches.
Yeah, you're right. There's still an odd amount of confetti and bodily fluids and other things on the floor, though he's trying to sweep it all up and take care of it.
Well, the unseen servants are probably doing that.
Arby's
Yeah,
looking
they're-
at all the
they're
bodily
certainly
fluids
assisting.
and he's just like, nope, don't want to know what that is. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Eugene, why?
What do you mean, why? I didn't do any of that.
It's all just various forms of eggs.
If I remember correctly, Eugene was actually left in charge.
That would be correct, and nothing got it out of hand. The
Who's
house,
Eugene talking to?
Our wonderful home is still in one piece. Listen, Reginald, I am talking to Arbalist and Alfie!
Okay, I just also want to say, as Eric, it is astounding to me how we have gotten away from, like, I know Reggie is senile, but his name is not Reginald.
What's his name?
Regron.
Regeron, yeah.
I'm
We've been
screaming.
calling him Reginald for like 10 episodes.
That's very on brand, actually.
Who started that?
I don't know.
It's collective group negligence.
So, side note,
Mandela effect.
RB left Eugene in charge. I left Ghoulfest in charge.
There was just a competition of wills, and that's how this fucking house party started.
No one is beating Ghoulfest. No one who was left at the house was beating Ghoulfest in a competition of wills.
I don't know. Eugene might have been able to, all those 20 stats. That's why I'm just so disappointed in you.
The party did not leave the room. No one messed with the ghouls. The furniture is still intact.
It wasn't my
Everyone-
party.
The
was holding
furniture
it for a
that Alfie
friend.
didn't even know he had?
Oh, I knew
I
we
didn't-
had it. I just don't want my guests to be comfy and thus linger.
Truly is an evil fucking wizard.
Ghoulfest is hiding like 6 credit cards that he uses to buy things that Alfie doesn't know about.
We're gonna
So
cut up your Caliban
technically-
Express.
Technically, Eugene didn't break any rules, so kind of lame Eugene, to be honest.
I'd
But
rather not. If you want to be honest, I didn't want to get thrown in the pit, so I tried to make sure nothing got broken.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, good boy, Eugene. I can't stay mad at you.
Of course not. Anyway, what do we do now?
Good question. There are 2 fucking armies. There's, well, 1 Lord Soth, but there's apparently 2 Lord Soths, and, we're now all equally allowed to return to Palanthas.
Yay!
Remind me. I've not been there before, right? Cause if I was, this was, before I got some good brains.
Yes, you have been there before. Yes, it was before you became smart.
That's what I thought.
Wait, was he? I thought we met him in Vogler.
You all came to Palanthas with me for my trials before
Except
recording.
me.
Except for Heloise. Now, only Arby came into the tower with me.
Yeah, no, I, escorted you to the trial.
Yes.
And me and Bucky went and did something.
That is
We
correct.
fucked
You
off
all
somewhere.
did, yes.
Also, it would have been funny if Eugene was like, I am Palanthas's number 2 major criminal.
Oh,
Hold on
I'm
now.
going
What
to-
happened to the old Johnny Appleseed thing here with Eugene?
I'm going to ask Ghoulfest if there's any update from his devils.
I've been a little distracted. Let me check.
and his eyes roll on the back of his head and his jaw unhinges and he just starts screeching. And you wait and wait and wait. And then he closes his jaw and his eyes roll back up. And he says,
There are 2 Lord Soths.
Right. See, the whole point of you sending your devils was to find out how there could possibly be 2 Lord Soths.
I am confirming that they are both Lord Soth.
Now, wait a minute. Alfie, I have a question for you. You might see it coming, but what the fuck?
Great question.
you can roll either a Arcana check or a what the fuck check.
There we go. That should have been the second one. I would have protested.
Naturally, I'm rolling Arcana because I have a plus 11 to Arcana. I don't have any pluses in what the fuck. 22.
So, with a 22 in Arcana, there's a couple of different ways that this could be true.
I like to imagine while I'm doing this check, my eyes roll in the back of my head and I start screeching.
That was just Eugene trying to hug you.
The kindness burns. Okay. So, there are a couple ways that this could be happening. One could simply be some form of infinitely repeatable, instantaneous teleportation. That is an incredibly high level magic, though. And even the highest level mages don't really have that kind of thing on a cooldown like that, the repeatability of that. Now, there are some artifact level items that might be able to do it. Another option is some kind of clone spell, though those typically don't work on undead beings. Or the spell Simulacrum, which makes a ice-based replica of the creature that is undetectable except through magical means. The last option is simply that there's a second Death Knight running around that is wearing the exact same style of armor, but you all have never heard of any other Death Knights apart from Lord Soths.
Gulfast. Did one of the Lord Soths look icy?
I will summon the Ice Devils. One moment.
And his eyes roll in the back of his head again, and he begins to screech one more time.
This time RB is also screeching.
Just a few moments later, he closes back up and he says,
They are reporting that there is no ice, but there is a discrepancy in the descriptions.
Okay, great. What's the discrepancy?
One of the Lord Soths is significantly larger. The other one is not carrying the weapons that Lord Soth is known to use, but is carrying a spear instead.
Does this
Okay.
motherfucker have the dragon lance?
So the big one, Gulfast, is carrying Lord Soth's weapons.
Does appear that way.
Okay. Unless this is some trick by Lord Soth to try to throw us off, I would bet that the large one carrying Lord Soth's weapons is at least the primary Lord Soth.
That one is currently headed toward Palanthas.
RB finally stops screaming. His eyes roll forward from the back of his head, and he says, Alfie, what if all this has a lot to do with the cataclysmic fire? What is that some kind of fucking wild card we need to be concerned about?
Would you like another Arcana check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
28.
Oh my, okay. So, no one is sure exactly what all the cataclysmic fire can do, but you have seen it burn people to death, remove magic from items, and reanimate the dead. And not just as normal zombies or skeletons, but as incredibly powerful and evil forms of what they were, in the form of those dragons. So, it stands to reason that it could be that Lord Soth has used this cataclysmic flame to craft for himself allies.
And we do know explicitly that is what he did with Belafeon. Like, we watched him use or Eugene specifically watched him use the cataclysmic fire.
Yes.
Now I, Eric, am screaming, and my eyes are rolling in the back of my head.
Would you make me a history check, Eric? As Arby?
I was like,
I was going to say,
because
Eric,
one of
you
us
have
is
to
a
make
lot
it,
more in
not
tune with the
Arby.
history of Dragonlance than the other. That's going to be a good old 11.
I think
that's
Eric
enough.
should have done it.
You can actually roll with advantage since this is Salmanic specific history.
That's a 19.
Okay. So you know that when Lord Soths fell originally, this is like the ultimate story you tell to children, right? Like, this is the ultimate cautionary tale. That he had a number of knights in his retinue still loyal to him when he passed. And so it is possible that Lord Soths has reanimated these loyal knights to him. And with that information, I can actually give you the list of them if you'd like. There's a list of names for those.
Can I have the option where you give them to me verbally and also in a text format so that everyone can read it?
You can, but I need just a second to get that sent to you then. Let's see. Okay, so you've actually already slain one of them in ghost form, Caradoc. The other ones include...
Hardcock?
Yeah, Hardcock.
Not Hardcock, not again.
Yeah.
The other ones include Calm Ferold, Darren Valkick, Derek Grimscribe, Chris Kelgard, Meyer Cyril, Western Kieran, and Xander Vingus.
I love how these range from, like, really gritty names to, like...
Derek.
What fucking Dr. Seussian motherfucker is this?
You mean
Did we
like
forget
Xander
about,
Vingus?
What about Rinky Dinky?
Xander Vingus just sounds like an off-brand one of Billy's characters.
No. Now, when the cataclysm happened, they scattered. And with that roll of a 19, you know that not all of their final resting places were known. And you do know that at least one of them, Xander Vingus, actually returned. Yeah, he returned to the Knights of Solamnia and redeemed himself before dying in one of the many skirmishes after the cataclysm.
Okay. With my 19 history roll, because everything always is, how is Xander Vingus involved in Arby's family tree?
Well, see, Xander Vingus' nickname was actually Zaxby.
God damn
Shut
it!
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Well played, Steven.
And so Zaxby would have been Roland's 8th time great uncle once removed. His brother, who was famous for building temples after the cataclysm, was known as Church.
I need that in writing too, if you don't mind.
Okay. Church's chicken.
We're gonna do the entire fucking Arbalest family tree.
Alfie's gonna go, damn. And then walk out of his murder home. And say, Gulfast, come with me.
Where are you going? Alfie!
Going into Calaman. I have something I need to get.
But do you, like, need help from us? What do you want us? We're just in your home.
No, I have Gulfast.
In his home with no comfy couches.
What am I doing again?
You're coming with me. Me and you
He
were
said he
riding
doesn't-
to Calaman.
He said he doesn't have furniture because he doesn't want people to stay, but then he leaves us here and says, no, don't come with me. Do you all get
Wish.
mixed messages too?
Pretty mixed signals. Let's start a party.
I'm gonna drop the Goldfast voice temporarily. He asks you, does he need to ride or can he like fly in? And do you want to be carried? Like how is?
Yeah, we're gonna fly in.
Okay.
Goldfast, you're friends with Tatiana, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I did promise not to torture her for all eternity.
That's pretty friendly, I think. Do you know where she is right now?
He rolls his eyes in the back of his head. He says he does.
Okay, take me to Tatiana.
Make a
You just
perception
hear
check real quick,
screaming
Alfie.
from outside the murder fortress.
Net 1 plus 5.
Great. Okay, great. You don't notice anything, Alfie. Everyone inside, you don't hear it, but Goldfast snaps his fingers and all the couches descend, and an unseen servant brings out refreshments.
Ooh, comfy couch time.
Oh, wow.
This is why we stayed behind. I knew that our guy, Goldfast, would have us covered.
Somewhere
Yeah,
in the
I have a lot of
pits.
like moral complication here because Goldfast is a bone devil and I think I should smite him, but also he kind of fucking takes care of us.
Yeah, look at these couches.
Look at this lemonade, it's pink.
Heloise
think-
is just inhaling cookies.
I think we had last time we also had a rager, so I think on the couch is coming down. Reggie is passed out, like shirtless, like drooling, coming down on the couch from his last time.
That is completely fair. Somewhere in the ghoul pits below, 4 of them begin to play a very slow rendition of some classical music on violins. Alright, so you all reach where Tatiana is, Alfie, and Goldfast very gently removes you from his kangaroo pocket. His pouch.
Hello, Tatiana.
Oh, hi, hello. What? It's been so long. How's the murder house? Goldfast has told me
Good.
so much about it.
Good. Actually, not good. Goldfast, we're going to have a talk about that. Stop telling people about the murder house.
Me,
Tatiana.
it's kind of like right there. It's
I know,
hard
but
to
you
miss.
don't need to divulge all the
Okay,
information of the murder house.
Eric, again, just to reiterate, you, Joe, are the one that canonically put a big fucking neon sign outside of your murder fortress that says murder fortress.
Sure, but I don't want all the ongoings inside of my murder house to be divulged to everyone willy-nilly.
I mean, he's always told me about is the fact that there's comfy couches and that he likes to make cookies and that...
See, that's what I'm talking about, Goldfast. That inspires visitations.
Oh no, I would absolutely never go visit the murder house. Way too much murder.
Okay, good.
Murder
Now,
home.
Tatiana, do you remember the Red Dragon plane?
Oh yes, I mean, I still have the pieces of it.
Do you happen to have any of the facial pieces of it?
I mean, the whole skull is just kind of... You're currently drinking... Well, I'm currently drinking coffee off the skull. It's right here in front of you. You look down and realize that it's now a coffee table.
Okay. Do I see any teeth in the skull?
All of them.
Tatiana, I need one of those teeth.
I mean, okay. That's fine. Don't take the big ones in the front. They're kind of structural, but... Any of the other ones are yours.
Okay. I'm just going to tell Goldfast to rip off one of the teeth.
Instead of ripping it off, he takes out from, like, a skin flap a tiny set of, like, dental tools and just picks one out. Very gently.
I am a bone devil after all.
Sure. Tatiana, do you know of any elven maidens in Calaman right now?
Just roll me a flat D20.
I just literally everyone except for Billy made the same face at the camera just now.
13.
He says, about a week ago, there were some elven visitors to the new temples in town. Something about their clerics, wanting to see if they could meet other clerics. At that, Joe, I need you to make a history check or religion check.
History. Dirty 20.
All right. So with that, you know that while you're not sure what the practices are today, historically, most elven clerics were female.
Okay.
Back before the cataclysm. She goes on to tell you that, they were staying at, I think they were just like sleeping in Castle Calaman, but I'm not really sure. I mean, you might want to, it's just there, and she points to the building that's right next to her workshop, and it's Castle Calaman. They wouldn't have to go check.
Alright, come on, go fast. We're gonna go talk to Bo.
Alright, so you all get inside. No one stops you all anymore, even asks for anything. They just assume that you all are there for something important.
Yep.
Bo is in the war room, kind of having conversations, looking at that magical map that you all procured for him. And he is, he says, "Oh, how can I help you, Alfie? Good to see you."
Do you know of any elven maidens currently staying in this castle?
They left yesterday back toward, I believe they said they were going back to Karganasty. The rooms are downstairs, though. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Did they stay overnight?
They stayed for about a week.
Okay. Show me their rooms.
He just takes you to, the subfloor of the first level, which is visitor rooms.
In my head, every time Alfie says elven maidens, his wizard hat becomes slightly more fedora-shaped. Any elven maidens?
There's a reason I'm saying elven maiden.
Do you mean maiden?
In the
biblically?
historic sense, yes. He does in fact mean maiden in all that entails. He takes you to the rooms.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Bo and say, "Now, Bo, I don't expect you to directly know this, and I don't want you to assume the worst here. This is purely for evil wizard magic. I promise."
That makes me so much more comfortable with all of this.
Where did the youngest female elf sleep?
That disclaimer actually
Oh
helped.
my god.
He says, they're all elves. They don't really age like we do. All of them are female, though. I don't know what to tell you there, Alfie.
So they just all look the same age to you?
More or less. There was one that was, significantly older, and she had the first room, but the rest of them, I couldn't tell.
Hold on. Can I make a religion check?
You can, but I need to take a second, and you can cut this if you want to. Canonically, Eugene is an elven maiden. Or could be, I guess, if you did a sex change on Eugene.
I was going to say, I figured that he'd have to be
Ceremony?
Or female.
I've been dying watching these chats. I'm sorry.
Joe left us all alone.
deceased.
Eugene. Roll me a flat D20. Roll me a flat D20.
It's funny because fucking 15 episodes ago we explained transitioning to Eugene, and now here we are.
Also climaxing.
Only a 2.
Okay, never mind. Back to regular scheduled programming.
Can I roll religion to see if I know enough about their religious culture to know if the clerics typically remain maidens?
If they practice celibacy as a religious tenet?
Yes.
You can roll, yes.
15.
So, historically that was the case. Of course, there haven't been elven clerics in 300 years. So, things might have changed.
Okay. I'm going to go into the younger ones.
Make me an Arcana check real quick.
21.
Do you have access to the spell Locate Object?
Have it? Yes. I don't remember how I have it though.
I think
'Cause
I
I've
gave
used
it
it
to you
before.
as an item. Yeah.
Locate maidens.
A locate hair of an elven maiden. That's the first thing your brain jumps to, Joe. Or Alfie.
I definitely have it. I just don't remember what item it is because I have several customized items.
That's fine. I know that you've used it before, so.
Yes, we have.
So are you going to use it, or?
Yeah, I'm going to use
Okay.
it. I'm going to use it to find a elven maiden's hair.
It pings in the room of the oldest elf.
Oh, wow. Prude. Okay. I'm going to go in there and get a hair and put it in a little tincture.
Well, I was going to say that, she was alive before the cataclysm and never lost her faith, but you could say that.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. But I'm going to put her hair in a little tincture.
Okay. Bo was just standing there, staring into the distance, 1,000-yard stare, not trying to pay attention to what's happening.
Bo, last question.
Oh, gods, what is it?
Again, for evil wizard magic, where is little Eugene?
He's actually on the way down here now to clean the rooms. He's
Okay.
literally the only hope we have these days. I mean, his mom was murdered. And
Why are you saying it
everyone
like
else-
that? What do you think I'm going to do?
Just don't kill him, please.
Has he committed any crimes?
I mean, he's stolen a whole bunch of food.
Would you consider him innocent?
Let me roll a dice.
Again, we need another Arby absolution of guilt ceremony.
I mean, he was pardoned. He received a medal for services to the city, and he only stole food to survive. So I'd say he's fairly innocent.
Okay, I would consider that innocent. All right. Let's wait right here for him. I'm going to let you stay here so that you know I won't kill him.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, Alfie. You could look at me and I could drop dead. I don't know how you would do it, but I have a feeling you could. So that's not
Yeah, but
a large
then
comfort, but it is a small
Arby would
comfort, I guess.
probably know that it was me who killed you, and then I think he would be upset, and I just don't want to deal with that, so...
It's good to know that my continued existence is predicated purely on Arby's frustration with you.
By the way, back at Murder Fortress, right about now.
Murder home.
You're right. Sorry. Back at Murder Home. Right about now, Arby is saying a prayer to Broncala to ask her to send Dog to protect Bo.
Dog pops up. Trey, that's you. Your dog.
I know. I had to clear the gullet.
The
out
dog
there.
whistle.
Gullet.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of something.
He's getting that dog in him.
Anywho.
Which is odd for him being a kitty cat.
Yeah, he's trying to get that dog out of him.
It wasn't me this time, Trey. It wasn't me.
I know it was not. Anyway, so Dog appears and he said, since it's been a hot minute. Well, hello. It is good to see you yet again.
Bo looks at you, Alfie. Alfie, did you say dog?
I did not. He listens to Arby. I'm guessing Arby sent him.
Oh, dog, go away right now. I don't want you getting hurt if he hurts me.
I'm not going to hurt anyone.
Alfie would not hurt me.
That's not true. I'm not going to kill anyone.
Little Eugene comes downstairs. La 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 la. I'm having a great day because nobody's taking my blood.
And as soon as he sees little Eugene walk in, that's when Dog kind of looks like Dog eyes back and forth at Alfie and Bo, and he just goes, "And with that, I shall leave," and just walks away.
Hey, little Eugene.
Hi, Alfie. How's Big Eugene?
Big Eugene is good. He's hanging out at my murder home right now.
Bo says that murder is a bad thing.
It is, but I'm not exactly good, so I'm
Think
allowed
you're
to
good.
do it.
You saved
I'm
my
not.
life. You saved my life. Multiple
Not-
times.
Not of my own choice. No, I did not.
Oh, well, I don't know what that means really, but okay.
Can you do me a big favor for me and Big Eugene?
Oh, anything for Big Eugene.
Hold out your finger.
Which one? I have, and he starts counting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I
7.
grab his index finger. 7? I grab his index finger.
He counted 6 3 times.
Okay. I grab his index finger and I say, "This one, hold it out."
He sticks it up and says, "Here you go."
Nope. I grab his wrist and like hold it out straight forward. I grab another little bottle and my dagger. And I say, "Would you rather be asleep for this?"
I mean, no, I'm like Big Eugene. I am strong and brave.
Good. I'm gonna cut the tip of his finger,
He
and
starts
then
crying.
and I'm gonna hold his hand, pull away, and squeeze
he doesn't
blood
pull
down
away.
into the bottle. Okay,
He doesn't
I'm gonna
pull away.
squeeze his blood down into the bottle,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pat him and say, "You were very brave. Next time you see Big Eugene, he'll give you a sucker."
What's a? Well, okay. I don't know what that is, but that sounds good. Big
It's a
Eugene would be
sugary
good.
thing on the end of a stick.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar. I do like sugar. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Well-
Go fast.
The way Steven did that, I imagine little Eugene going, "Chocolate? Did you say chocolate?" Chocolate!
All right, me and
So
Gulfast
Gulfast
are going back.
pulls out a band-aid from his skin flap and just bandages
Oh, good.
little Eugene's finger, and he gives him a whole bunch of cookies. And then he
thank you.
leaves with you.
Ulfast, a better dad for real, for real.
I don't know if like
I was
Gulfast is still
going
evil
to
at
cast
this point.
mend on his finger, but I didn't think that'd work since it was human flesh. So
Yeah, I feel like ironically, Ghoulfast has a gooder alignment than Alfie.
probably.
I mean, definitely, yeah.
He's at least lawful.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But we'll go back to the murder home now.
Just grabs you and puts you in his kangaroo pouch and flies out of the castle. Bo was just slack-jawed. As you leave, you hear Bo say to little Eugene, I don't really know what to make of those two. And I don't really know if I want to know. Back at the murder home, when Gulfast arrives, you hear him snap his fingers. Everyone hears this, and everything disappears again. You all
We
fall
just
flat
like
on your
fall
butt.
on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll?
Louise, this arm is heavy. Help me up.
Can I roll insight
Yeah,
to see if I know what he just did?
you can.
23.
Yeah, you think he cleared out the couches.
Go fast. You can put them back for now.
He snaps again, they come back, and they land on top of you all. Each of you take a d4 damage.
I think Reggie is still on
1
the
damage.
couch. I was waiting for a moment of time to pass for like some vomit to fall down later, but I think it catches up with him as he goes back up and down.
Oh, no.
Just imagine when
Teen
Eugene
servant
got...
comes over and starts. See your head.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I imagine when Eugene got flattened, you just hear like this wheeze, which I wish I could do, but it's like, oh.
Does it end with that giggle?
Yeah, because it's still a funny
easy.
situation. Exactly.
I say, if you all will excuse me for now. And then I walk upstairs.
I don't think we have a choice. Okay, bye. How are
That's
you?
correct.
Go fast?
You do not.
Right, so I need you to make me a single Arcana check for right now, and I'll have you do one a day.
Motherfucker. A 1. 12 total, by the way, but I rolled a 1.
Let me roll something real quick. In your process of working through this today, you accidentally destroyed the dragon's tooth and have to procure another one.
I go back downstairs and tell Goldfast we're going back to Calaman.
You know, you don't have to come with me. I can
You
just
want to just
grab
go,
it.
just go get my dragon tooth.
I'm going to bring you like 5.
I'm
That's a
sorry.
good
You're
idea.
what?
He just leaves again.
I'm going to tell him telepathically, go ahead and go snag a couple more hairs from that lady's bed. Just in case.
He says back telepathically, you mean the room that little Eugene was starting to clean?
Yes. That one.
I'll go there first. And
I'm
he
sure
leaves again.
nothing bad will happen by you scaring Eugene in there. So go ahead.
This is... Make me a perception check. This for past events.
Okay. 14.
Bullfast has disappeared regularly into the city.
Has he been
He's
hanging
been
out with
spending-
little Eugene?
He has, yes. But that's going to be a one-shot one day is Bo, little Eugene, and Goldfast on an adventure.
All played by you. Funny enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh no, all 5 of us DM.
And Dog.
This is the asymmetry D&D needs.
So he comes back with 3 more hairs, 5 teeth, and another vial of blood.
Did you get more blood from little Eugene?
Oh, I took it from a baby.
Oh, okay.
Again, the rest of us all made the same face.
Thank you, Goldfast. You can go back down and party with your friends.
Hey,
He just disappears again.
Wait,
Your
Goldfast.
friends, not our friends.
Yes. I'm dropping the voice again. Yes.
Okay. Has there been any word from your devils on Sella?
He tells you that they can't get to the heavenly planes, but that's an unlikely location for Sela.
If she is in the heavenly planes, that's probably not good for us.
As far as they've found so far, she's not anywhere in the pits of the Nine Hills, nor lost in the abyss of the demons.
Okay. Honestly, either of those probably would have been cool, but that's fine.
He does say that they're kind of running out of places to check as far as extra dimensional spaces, and I need you to roll me another Arcana check.
22.
So the realm of Kryn is kind of isolated from the rest of the cosmic universe of Dungeons and Dragons. And so like it has the Hells, it has the Abyss, and those kind of connect, but they're more parallel to the other worlds. It's really hard to transfer through. And so there is like the Shadowfell and the Astral Sea as well. But imagine if the entire Astral Sea and the Shadowfell and all the other planes were like wrapped in a giant bubble. So you don't have huge expanses of space to search like you would the other ones. So he basically explains to you that she might be trapped somewhere in the astral plane or in the Shadowfell.
Okay. Thanks, Goldfast. Now I'm going to go back to my studies and my work.
So Goldfast very slowly slinks back into the gold pit, kind of sad about being forced to go back down here.
Why is he in the gold pit?
You told him to go back down to his friends, and he was
We're
on
his
the main floor of the...
I meant
was
them.
Oh, you summoned him to your study.
Right. And then I
Okay.
told him to go back down with them.
Oh, okay. Then he's back with you all.
Hi, Gulfat. How? Everything okay?
He just shrugs his shoulders.
Oh, what, buddy? What's wrong?
See, you know when someone shrugs their shoulders, they've got a lot on their mind. Tell us, pal. We're right
Doesn't
here.
even love me anymore.
Oh, buddy.
We love you, Goldfast. I give him a cookie with some poison on it. A
Listen,
hot, spicy cookie.
Oh,
Sweet and sour.
don't think
Jesus, hold on.
Don't think that he doesn't feel that way about you. He's just super busy right now, and he's got a lot going on. But he always takes you with him and always keeps you involved, so just remember that.
Through his bony tears, he says, "You're right."
not to like distract from the emotional turmoil. How are you crying? You don't have tear ducts.
It's a
He says, "You don't know what I have."
I mean, I can see everything. Well, anyway, a thought that I had that you might appreciate, Gulfat. You have that ring of fire. Have you tried the fire elemental plane looking for Sela? Have you checked that out? Is that possible? I don't know wizard shit.
He tells you that it only works once he gets to fight the elemental. And Alfie hasn't summoned the elemental for him to fight.
He hasn't asked me to yet.
You just yell that downstairs like you're eavesdropping.
I say that to his mind.
He says back, "I shouldn't have to ask. You should just know."
Quit
Does he
with
say
this.
that out loud?
Yes.
So we don't hear what Alfie says. I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cut this weird bullshit, Gulfast. You're a goddamn bone devil. Act like it. I will summon you a fucking fire elemental to fight.
He just goes outside and waits for the fire elemental.
So, to our perspective, he just yells at Harpy and leaves.
Exactly.
Harpy's
What
like,
happened.
I didn't do anything.
Alright, I summoned it outside for him.
If no one's gonna watch, I'm just gonna have that taken care of. And Goldfast is a little charred, but otherwise all right. He says,
I think I burnt the cookies.
That's okay.
Goldfast is going to ask you, Alfie, if he can go check the plane of fire real quick. He knows a couple Ifrits there that would be able to answer his questions.
Yep.
All right, he
Alright,
disappears.
do you want me to bark the order at you, Gulfast? Or do you prefer for me to be nice?
More Dom, Alfie. More Dom.
Because it seems like you have a problem with me the way I am. So I want to fucking know.
He's not
Yeah.
answering. He's
How do I
gone
get
already.
How do I get you to quit bitching to
shit.
people?
So real for that.
He's
So
already
real.
gone. He left.
Goddamn right.
Alfie better watch his back or Goldfast is going to find a way out of this contract.
I have tried nothing but being nice to him, and I don't know why the fuck he's acting like this. If he tries to get out of this contract, it is not because of Alfie, it is because the DM wants him out of the goddamn contract. He is Alfie's closest friend, and Alfie has made sure that he knows it and feels appreciated and supported.
Goldfast comes back after what is like 5 minutes in your world, but is like 15 years in the plane of elemental flames. And he immediately pops up in your room, Alfie.
Any word, Gulfast?
Well, I did a lot of soul searching.
Okay.
Wait,
What'd
literally
you find?
because
Well, her soul's not there.
Okay.
And then I did a lot of soul searching.
Okay,
and I
what did you
realized-
find?
this one's figurative. Okay.
He found a pair of shoes that fits him.
Realized that you have been very good to me. And I apologize.
What the fuck?
Please, I'm screaming.
Thank you,
Forgive
Goldfast.
me.
If you are ever unsatisfied with this situation, I want you to tell me. You are my most valuable friend, my most valuable worker, absolutely. You are indispensable to me. I need you to be in your top form and happy. So if there is anything that you need changed, please tell me. Capiche?
Understood.
Thank you.
He tries to, he thinks about hugging you and then stops, and he just like extends his bony hand for a handshake.
I'll do a bony handshake. And then actually I'm going to go in and like pat him on the back a little bit.
Roll a dexterity saving throw not to get impaled by the spikes on his back.
Okay.
Goldfast sobs.
I have a -1. 4.
You take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Ow.
I mean, that's why I stopped. Not, I didn't want to hug, but like I did want to hurt you.
I know, it's fine.
Okay.
It was
So
worth it.
he's gonna go back downstairs.
Hey guys.
Hi, Goldfast.
Hi.
I
Good to
made
see
you
you
an
again,
egg
bud.
cake.
Ooh.
Listen, was it something I said?
No. Alfie was talking to me in my head, and I was responding verbally.
Yeah,
Oh.
sometimes Alfie talks to me in my head too.
Wait, what?
That I know a great infernal psychologist. Let me refer you.
Alfie's my conscious, but like my anti-conscious. You know what I mean? He's the devil on my shoulder.
I thought
Arby's
that-
the angel.
Your two dads raising you right and wrong.
Facts.
Goldfast looks around and says,
So, I feel like we haven't really got a lot done recently.
Crazy that the DM voiced character would say that.
Nah, that's just a lie capitalism told you.
I'm not taking any credit for this episode's derailment. That's not on me this time.
This is
He says-
this is just your capitalist guilt.
Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go get freshened up.
and he disappears. So,
Eugene, what does
Alfie-
freshen up mean to a bone devil?
Can I roll to either make up something or that I actually know this somehow?
you could just just say something, and then roll a deception check.
Bada boom. Okay, I'll do that first. Let's see.
As
what's
an
my
aside-
Ooh, +5, maybe.
Alfie, as an aside, you won't be able to make another check until tomorrow on your.
Yeah, I figured.
It's a 10.
So what do you tell them?
Well, whenever a bone devil freshens up, they just go to the powder room and they polish the bones. And their flappy skin. They just clean it up a little bit.
How did that get worse the more you spoke?
Listen! You say that, but you're talking about our friend Ghoulfast here.
Not specifically. I asked what freshen up meant to a bone devil, not to Goldfast. I don't care what Goldfast. Well, in some capacity, I care what Goldfast does, but
Well, see? If you care what he does, then I'm just telling you what the others would do.
okay. Sorry, I asked.
It's okay. I still.
Feeling so fucking
that's-
testy today.
We're just on edge. We're ready to take this mother down.
Whose mother?
Soth?
Oh,
Maybe.
Soth's mother?
Exactly.
We're fighting Soth's mother?
She could be the other one.
Holy shit.
my god. I
You're right,
hadn't
Eugene.
even considered.
That's what I'm saying. So now
I'm
you
gonna
know.
go tell Alfie. I'll go tell Alfie. Can I go tell Alfie that? I'm gonna go tell Alfie.
The door's locked, but you can go up there.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on Alfie's door.
I open it.
Alfie, Eugene
What?
just had a brilliant idea.
Okay.
The other Soth is actually Soth's mother.
I close the door.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm gonna walk downstairs and tell them that he was so shocked and he's gonna handle it.
Make a deception
yeah.
check.
I feel like he's handling
Shit.
everything. We're just here on this fucking ghoul's fucking foyer eating goddamn cookies from a bone to... I'm so... what are we doing?
18.
See, I was gonna say Eugene kind of knew that he was just spurting off nonsense, but now that Heloise gets an 18, I'm gonna be like, Eugene's in his head going,
Oh damn! I was right. Somehow.
Damn.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
No, it's gaslight.
that
Gatekeep,
order.
Ghoul fest.
When we make shirts, that's gonna be one.
Okay, but imagine this, a bone devil with a bucket of KFC. Okay, I'm done.
All right, so you
Grace
all know.
Demon.
It's okay. So, to recap what you all have learned so far today, you know that there are probably multiple Death Knights, each leading their own army on their own cataclysmic fire-powered dragon. And you know that Sela is nowhere to be found in the hells, the abyss, the plane of fire, or on this plane of existence. Nor is she in the celestial realms.
She had the dragon lance, right?
No,
We don't have that.
no.
Do we have that? Who has that?
RB fucking dual wheels the dragon lances.
Oh,
I've got both.
I thought she had one of them.
She did.
How'd we get it?
She dropped it.
Oh shit, she wasn't supposed to do that.
I know. In a weird kind of backwards way,
Explicitly-
I ended up saving the other dragon lance because she had it tied to her arm and I made her untie it. In a weird way,
Okay.
I'm the reason we still have it.
That's all I needed to know.
I mean,
This-
I'm waiting
this
for
is
you all
awesome.
to make a move. I've given you all the information at this moment.
I was gonna say this is an awesome awkward silence. Probably one of the best.
Trey said best content we've ever created.
The intro is just going to be 30 seconds of silence.
What if we just take Lord Soth and put him over
Move
there?
somewhere else.
What if we took Lord Soth and like pushed him through to a different plane of existence?
I mean, technically, I can do that. I'm pretty sure Alfie can do that.
Okay, let's take him and put him over there.
But it doesn't last very long.
How long? Okay, we take him and put him over there, and over there is somewhere that's really bad, and he'll probably die really fast. Oh my god, what if we put him in a bag of holding? What if we turn him into a possum and put him in the bag of holding?
Okay, real quick, Heloise, you do remember that we killed him once already, right?
No. Heloise
Okay,
does
okay,
not
okay.
know that.
So,
It's literally when Bucky died.
Yeah, Heloise is
Bucky
not
air
gonna...
quotes died. Okay, let me just. I feel like there was a lot of confusion that day. There was a lot of grief. There was a lot going on. I'll just explain it. Lord Soth has a fucking cataclysmic curse upon him, and for every life he failed to save in the cataclysm, he must live an undead life. So we have to kill him a metric ass ton of times for this to actually work. Or find some way to break that curse that I don't think a fucking paladin situation can really cleanse.
You can make a religion check if you'd like to, Arby.
I love being a paladin who isn't proficient in religion. It's great. Hey, 18.
There is one way to break the curse of Lord Soth, which is that you would have to get him to willingly repent of all the evil stuff that he has done in his life, go through the ritual of atonement willingly, and then put his soul to rest one final time.
Okay, so we just grab him in a fight,
Alfie!
and we go, look at me, Soth. This isn't you. This isn't in your heart.
This isn't your heart. Call me. No, better plan. Let's catch him in a fight, tie him up, and then Reggie will regale him with tales until he cannot listen anymore, and he gives in to our every whim.
Reggie is kind of being seen in the background, like he has kind of an ice pack on his head, and he's drinking water like a toddler does after running outside for like 10 minutes. He's got both hands on the cup, and it's just 75% of it is falling on his bare, hairy chest. And some of it's getting into his mouth,
Reggie's
and you can
better.
hear him. And then he does it again. He's just drinking more water.
Ghoulfax looks at you, Alfie, and just says, Can you clean him up?
Okay, when Reggie's better, we can do that plan. What if we kidnapped Soth's mom and did that?
Well, Heloise, you're an intelligent person, I believe. Soth's mom has almost certainly been dead for at least 300 years.
No, the other Soth is Soth's mom.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, DM, didn't you hear us?
God, DM, I passed a deception check. Evan's like, I was trying to forget. So hard to forget. Okay, that's all Heloise has. She's gonna go back to eating cookies.
So, what's the plan, Arbalist? Are we going to go to Palanthas?
I mean, I don't fucking know.
I vote we go to Palanthas.
I feel like that's probably your only option, especially if we think that's where the real one's going.
Yeah, we need to deal with Soth, not his mom.
Okay, and hear me out. What if the big one is actually Salt's mom, and they just switch weapons?
Alfie says, I'm sorry. Were we actually thinking that was Soth's mom?
Shouldn't we fight the bigger one? Wouldn't the bigger one be more of a threat?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Wait, where's the other one going?
Consider this, Heloise.
The Reggie's
You're pretty big and beefy now. Alfie's not big and beefy at all.
Yeah,
Alfie can destroy a town with magic.
that's true. I feel like Palanthas faces a bigger threat. I feel like the narrative has been pushing us to Palanthas.
And maybe that's the case.
Well, as I, Alfie, said earlier, unless it is a trick where Lord Soths is trying to fool us into going to Palanthas instead of going to wherever the fuck Reggie's from, which is the other place he's attacking, by having a smaller version without his normal weapons going to the Dwarven City, I think that he's going to Palanthas. Now, he could be trying to trick us, in which case, if Reggie's town has wizards with a teleportation circle there, I can direct a teleportation circle to connect to there. So, if we are incorrect about Palanthas, we can go back to teleportation circle. I can cast it again going to Reggie's town, and we can go there to fight Soth.
Okay.
Do we have a teleportation circle like here in your murder fortress? Or in
I will
Caledon?
make it.
Okay.
Murder home.
Arby's not feeling very at home right now. There's a lot of hostility from a lot of different sources right now.
Rude.
So upon hearing you say that this place is not feeling very homey right now, Arby, Goldfast comes out with a very panicked look on his face with more snacks and begins to give you like a foot rub.
Oh, no. That was Eric saying that.
Oh.
Arby did not say that out loud.
Goldfast just slinks away.
Goldfast
want to rub my
redacts
feet?
that.
I feel like if he rubbed my feet, it would burn his hands. Like,
He just slowly slinks away. It's fine.
I ask Arbalist for the Fargad.
do you need it for evil wizard shit?
No. Well, kind of, but largely no.
Well,
I got
Okay.
to talk to Bo.
okay. I'll give him the Fargab.
Okay.
Bo,
10-4, this is Bo.
what's the dwarven town called? Bo? That Soth is attacking?
Why did I just forget it?
Like
Thorbarden.
Thorbarden.
Yeah, Thorbarden.
Thorbarden. Alright, Bo, do you have any means of communication with them?
He comes back over the radio, or the Fargab and says, I mean, I can send hawks out there.
How long does a hawk take to get out there?
4 days there, 3 days back because of the wind.
Go fast. How fast is your bird?
Does not sleep. I could cut the time in half.
Okay. Bo, how far out was Soth?
Love.
Wait. Bo comes back over the radio. Soth was about 2 days out from both places.
Okay. That won't work.
You know, the old Eugene would say, let's split, but I think we
No.
don't do that this time.
No.
That's what, hold on. I said the old Eugene, not this
No.
Eugene.
Steven, do I have any means of quick communication with people of my order?
I believe the quickest way is just, again, by letter. You don't have, the Fargab is the actual fastest way to communicate.
I mean, do I have any, teleportation circles to any of their places?
I mean, yeah, you have a teleportation circle to all the towers.
Okay. I'm going to do that and go to one of the towers and tell all of them, do not follow me. We don't have to roleplay this out. I'm just going to tell you, I'm going there to get the sequence for Thorbarden.
There isn't one.
Okay. That's also
That's what they tell you.
one of the answers that I was looking for.
The dwarves are historically known not to have mages. They don't trust anyone, and they actually, during the Cataclysm, sealed off Thorbarden from the surface world. Moved a giant stone in
They
front of
signed
their
their
tunnel.
death warden. I'll go back to my murder tower and say,
Murder home.
we're going to Palanthas, guys.
Yay!
That sounds like a
road
plan.
trip.
Everybody pack up, even though we didn't bring your clothes.
Eloise just has a bunch of eggs and an abyssal chicken.
Our
Ready to go.
our extended stay has now been, over welcome. We shall go.
Ghoulfast comes from out of his chambers with 5 duffel bags full of stuff. And he says,
I have taken the liberty of preparing your bags.
Well, thank you, Goldfast. Will you and your devils be joining us? JK, you and your devils are joining us. How about that?
If you think it wise for me to summon all of the devils to Palanthas, I shall.
Maybe
Yeah,
don't
tell them
do
to be
that.
there. Tell them to be there in 2 days.
Well, maybe do that.
Should they come to the city? Or, like, hang out on the plains outside of the city?
Probably hang out at the plains outside of the city. Just so that we don't lose any devils unnecessarily.
Good looking out, goal fast.
We'll meet you there.
Okay. Is there a way for me to like leave my teleportation circle up so that he can get all the ghouls to Palanthas?
No, I think what will have to happen is you will have to teleport back the morning of and then activate it multiple times to get them all through.
Oh, well, I can't do it multiple times.
Is it
I
not
can
a
do it
ritual
twice.
spell?
I think it should be, but it is not.
Well, it is now.
It's kind of
Congratulations.
Oh, it is?
Congratulations, yep.
Okay, I was curious to say because, like, comprehend languages, alarm, identify, if all of those are ritual, I should be able to do a fucking teleportation.
Well, especially when it's a circle that's already set up.
Right, a teleportation circle as a ritual. So, okay. I'm fine with that. Or we could just have the devils
Each of them come and carry them off.
take the ghouls. Because there's more devils than there are ghouls, if I recall correctly.
There are roughly 800 devils.
Yeah, so easily carry a few ghouls.
Do
So I
all
say
you
we just-
devils have your exit, buddy?
I say we just have the ghoul, or the devils bring the ghouls with them in a couple days.
Wolfast looks at you and says,
Do you trust me?
Of course.
I will make it so.
Okay, thank you, Ghoulfest.
he hands each of you your duffel bag. They're embroidered. Is that the term for when you put someone's name? Or they're
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're embroidered with your names on it in different designs. Like Arby's is his holy symbol. It cost him a lot of pain to put that on there, by the way, Arby. Heloise's is an egg.
Reggie looks at his and because it says Reginald.
No. Yours says Regron. He is the only person who remembers your name as Regron.
Oh, okay.
No, I also remember. I just call
Yeah,
him
it's
Reggie
actually-
because
We'll see you there
It's
in a
on
couple
there.
days, Ghoulfest.
Okay. Does
Godspeed.
anyone want to check their bags?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. So, let's start with... Or Alfie, are you checking yours as well?
Yeah.
Yours contains 3 or 4 of your most important books on this subject. It contains one of your backup spell books, an extra change of robes, and a small wooden box which contains all those ingredients for what you've been working on.
Okay.
And then, as with everyone else's, so I'm not going to say this again, 1 week's worth of rations and 3 healing potions.
Yo.
What
everyone
size
else's-
healing potion we talking about? Sorry to
Uh,
interrupt.
the second best one. So I think it's the 66 plus 6. Everyone else's has their rations, whether that's, and it's all appropriate to who you all are. So Arby's is like a fairly refined normal meal. Eloise's is mostly egg salad that's been
Yeah.
processed to the point where it doesn't spoil. Regron's is dwarven cuisine, and Eugene has a bag of rocks.
Limbaugh spread, but eggs.
Yeah.
I'll make use of those.
Each of they just look like rocks. They're actually cakes, but it's fine.
Ooh.
2 or 3 sets of spare clothes, some light reading material, a bag of cookies, everything you all might need. Alfie, do you get the circle going?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and you will pop up in the center of the Tower of High Sorcery in Palanthas. Everyone here but Heloise and Reggie has been to this tower. And
Eugene
Heloise,
just
you
didn't
grew
come
up here.
inside the tower.
Yeah.
So you've seen it,
Precisely.
you just haven't been in.
Yeah.
Reggie would like to inspect the architecture. And does it compare with Dwarven make? Or?
Roll an architecture check, so I guess just intelligence.
That's a nat 1.
You fall to your knees in absolute shame that nothing a dwarf has ever built can compare to the beauty of this tower.
Alright, but Reggie's gonna play it off like he's still a little bit woozy, and he's gonna reach up for Eugene to help pick him up. And while he's reaching up, he's gonna kind of brush his eye as he picks his hand up, and he's so he wipes away the tears. Lad.
Eugene's gonna reach down and try to, help Reggie up, and he notices a little bit of the tear. So he's not gonna say it out loud, but he's gonna lean in and just say,
Is there a reason why you're tearing up right now?
Reggie's gonna grab Eugene's hand with the mighty old man strength that he has, and he's gonna nothing. He's just gonna, and then he's gonna start walking away as quick as he can, which isn't very quick because he's kind of wobbly, and you can just hear him muttering to himself, "The arches."
Eugene will just shrug and then kind of tell along with everyone else when we move.
Okay, so you all head out of the tower and into Palanthas?
Yep.
Alright, so Arby, Alfie, and Heloise, you all know the general direction of the castle here in Palanthas. And so you all can get there with little issue. Roland is once again on the throne of Palanthas, in a very uncomfortable looking set of robes.
What's up, Roland?
Oh, you all are back much quicker than I had. How did you? I don't want to know.
Soth is gonna be here in like 2 days.
That is what we had discerned, yes.
So I have like 800 devils and like 300 ghouls coming to help. Per my promise of you all forgiving Heloise.
That is... How in all of the hells did you get that?
Nope, don't pull at that thread, Roland.
Oh, you know what? Let's just move on. Just
that's for the best.
Try and direct them away from the defenders of Palanthas, if you could.
Yeah, they're going to be hanging out in the field outside of Palanthas. Just please send down the order. No trebuchets or ballistas are to be fired at my ghouls and or bone devils.
Is there any way to discern your ghouls from the many ghouls in Soth's army?
Probably not.
We should give them all jerseys.
Yeah, have your best tailors whip up 300 jerseys.
Our
Like
best
shirts
tailor is
versus skins.
Goldbass, so
He has a day or so before he has to send out with them. Do you want to telepathically tell Gulfast to start doing something?
Hey, Ghoulfest, how long would it take you to make 300 jerseys for the ghouls?
Did that 2 months ago.
Perfect.
Your team ghouls go fast.
Oh my god, are
it's
they
not
like
the
pink
Go Fast and the
rhinestoning?
Furious.
Furious.
I like that better. I'll be back.
you've got about a day to re-embroider those.
Well, and he's got 800 devils that can help him, so...
He's got a little devil
It's like a
sweatshop.
fucking sweatshop.
He does in fact run an imp No. Hey, the imps are like the middle managers. He gets all those like 1,200 lemurs or whatever it was at the start.
That's what I was thinking too. It takes them longer because they're just faces on flesh. They don't have thumbs, but they do a good job.
There's also like 1,200 of them.
Jesus.
So, You can let Roland know.
Roland, we will have jerseys for them.
Don't know what that is, but I assume that's good.
Like hockey or football.
They'll
or-
be in uniform.
It'll be like a tabard.
Okay. So, what do you all plan to do for the next 2 days?
Yeah, we
I'm
don't
gonna
do well
study.
with free time.
Eat, sleep.
Eugene might try to see if he could find a super good bow to use.
Well,
Just saying.
we do have some... We have some artifacts here that might be of use. Of course, they're all in private hands. You would have to pay for them.
I believe we could scrounge up the funds.
Oh god, we're gonna have another whole ass episode of Eugene trying to haggle, aren't we?
How much money do you all still have?
Well, another point of order. We have not gotten paid for anything we've done in a very long time.
You
Just
have.
throwing
It's just
that
sitting
out
in your
there.
bank account
Hey,
in Talaman.
Roland, Palanthas is gonna owe us, you know what I mean? And my devils and ghouls, they work at a livable wage, okay? So it's 100 gold a battle per ghoul and devil.
That's fine. Gold is absolutely worthless. Take as much as you'd like.
Oh.
That wasn't the conversation we had earlier, Roland.
Hold on.
You were
the
pretty
union
upset.
just got back to me, and they are now demanding 300 gold per
Steal!
ghoul.
Steal!
Sorry.
Steal!
Fuck. Steal.
That is... 300 steel is quite literally a lifetime of wages.
Okay, fine. Back to 100.
That's...
I think we have 12,000 steel left.
It's a third of a lifetime.
I think.
12,000 steel is the equivalent of... Let me math this out for y'all real quick. About 800,000 US dollars.
And I'll take that in cash, Steven, whenever we're done.
Do they match our 401ks or?
1 for 1, actually, yeah. 100% match. Roland says, I can do... And he calls for the treasurer to come in, and they have a small conversation. You said you had 300 ghouls, about 800 devils, and then there's the 5 of you all.
Yeah. And I
We-
charge way more for my services, by the way.
Okay. I can give you 3
About
steel
350.
pieces for the ghouls and the devils
A piece.
a piece.
Okay.
So about 3,300 steel from them.
Okay.
And then for each of you all, I can give you 3,000 steel up front. And then
Okay.
another 2,000 if we don't die. But if we die, I mean, you're not getting your money. So
Okay.
is
How much
that
is for all
acceptable?
the ghouls and whatnot?
3,300 for the ghouls and the devils, 3,000 apiece for you all.
Okay, can I go recruit my criminal buds?
Sure. First off, roll to see if any of them are not executed.
Beautiful. I love it. What am I rolling?
Just a flat d20 for me.
Okay. 6.
6.
And how many do I need to pass?
Well, you find 6 of your old criminal buddies. Everyone else has been executed.
Cool.
Of the 6, 3 have
I like to
hands.
think that the criminal buddies that you have are actually just like drug addicts.
Yeah.
One just grew some bad herbs. That's
But they know how to fight. We're
Well-
scrappy.
Only 3 of them have hands left, so...
Cool.
And how many
3
are tax
four-
evasion related?
6 extra hands.
All of them. He says, I can set you up with some of the wealthier families if you want to look for a new weapon, Eugene.
If you've got the names, I'll go hunting.
I mean, you don't have to go hunting. I can
Please
literally
don't hunt
just
them.
send them.
Well, I mean,
Send them
you know,
letters.
I'll just find them.
I mean, I'll
Letters
just,
will take too long, Roland.
they're in the city. I can have someone run them to them, and then they'll be here
Okay.
within the hour.
Or I can hunt them down.
We're not hunting nobles.
They're not getting killed. I just want their bow.
I understand that you think they're not getting killed. We've got a really good track record of killing people we don't mean to kill.
Well, to be fair, that's on me.
Not
So
always.
if I don't go. I think Alfie always means to kill the people. And I think all the times that we've killed people that we didn't mean to kill people that I wasn't involved, it was Alfie. So me and Alfie should stay here.
And I probably did mean to kill them, yes, so.
Well, there was that one bozo wizard. Just a dickhead.
Well, that's
that guy.
exactly who I was thinking about.
That important
and
NPC
also
we killed off after 5 minutes, yeah.
the spider guy.
And I absolutely meant to kill that bozo wizard, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bozo wizard was his fault. The spider guy, wrong place, wrong time.
Well, it was also a little bit Alfie's fault because he got angry, so.
It was all Alfie's fault.
Rest in peace, Kleinstrom. At least I remember your name.
Thank you for that. So, about 10 minutes later, Roland has got everyone sent out. If no one wants to do anything for the next hour or so, 3 people with bows will show up for Eugene.
Ooh, I love it. All right, what have you brought me?
So, the first noble has his servant pull out a bow that appears to be made from driftwood, from the ocean. And he says, this bow is called the Storm Bow. As you use it, you can expend some of the magic within to strike your enemies with lightning. The
Oh no,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna let you keep going if you had more. Sorry.
Okay. The second noble walks up, and his is carried by 2 servants. And he says, this bow, as he unsheaths a bow that looks to be made up of a dark hardwood. He says, this bow is named Whisper. This magical weapon will let you strike at enemies with increased precision as long as they do not know where you're at. And then the third noble walks up and pulls out a short bow. Which is not what you normally use. It's typically a little smaller than what you go for. But it says, this bow here has been blessed by the gods of nature. It is an incredibly powerful artifact. And no matter how far you shoot with it, you were as accurate as if you were shooting right in front of you. Not only that, but each day it produces for you an arrow for each season: summer, spring, autumn, and winter. And those arrows have magical effects associated with them.
These are all excellent offers. What are the prices of each?
As far as the storm bow, it is 3,000 steel pieces. The bow named Whisper is 5,000 steel pieces. And the bow, blessed by the gods of nature, is 9,500 steel pieces.
Noble number 1, may I talk you into releasing your bow for 2,750 steel pieces?
dare you lowball me? And he turns and leaves.
Bastard. Anyway. Roland, can you do me a favor and have him thrown away?
Not a chance.
Thrown away? Like in the
To
garbage?
dungeons, you fool!
Oh god, the Trey googles.
Oh. Anyway. All right.
Don't
Nobody-
fucking lowball them, Eugene.
I'm going to ask this time.
You did ask last time.
Well, I'm going to ask if they're going to leave.
Oh no! You got all this charisma and don't know how to do this, sweet baby boy.
The second one, just seeing what happened at the first, he also turns and leaves.
Hold on. Don't you go anywhere.
You'll burn for this.
Eugene!
He's like, Alfie's gonna fireball him.
He continues to walk.
Sleep.
Number 3, what was it?
He falls asleep, but his servants continue to leave.
It's better than fireball.
Well, hold on. Let me roll because
Oh yeah,
if
that's true.
I roll high enough, it might affect his servants too.
That's true.
So, since we're going to rest, I'm going to do a fairly high level one.
The fuck is this?
Why
are we
6th
like
level
this?
sleep.
Oh my god.
So let's see. I normally
Reggie also falls asleep.
roll 5d8.
They're all asleep. They are all asleep.
Oh, okay.
They just face
It was
plant
going to be
the-
like 12d8 or something.
Yeah. They face plant into the hard stone floor, and you hear the sickening noise of a nose break.
Is that
Do
the
they
one that you
instantly-
wanted, Eugene?
Well, not really. But anyway,
Okay.
What
Eugene's
the fuck?
gonna he's gonna fiercely look at number 3 and gonna be like,
are you about to run away?
He's
I wouldn't have
asleep,
came if I was
isn't
going to run.
Well, good. You have a higher
Walk away,
standard
Eugene. Walk away.
than these other 2 bozos that came before us.
Are you
Anywho,
going to walk away?
No, I was going to ask him what was
Not
his
you.
price again.
oh.
I mean, if he insults me, I will.
I'm not insulting you. I'm telling you, you're better than those 2
Okay,
for staying.
listen.
We'll see how far
Also-
you get.
Also, just to let you know, my good friend Eugene here has no fucking idea about the economic markets. Very smart. Very smart. No actual worldly knowledge of marketing, marketable goods, value, positioning, any of that horse shit. He doesn't fucking know. It's not an insult. He just ain't got it.
I haven't
Eugene
taken
is actually
economics.
Eugene is Ted Kaczynski. He just rejects it outright.
Anyway, number 3, what was your price again?
9,500 steel pieces.
Eugene's gonna turn and look at Alfie and RB and be like,
Do you think he'd swing for 9?
9 is acceptable counteroffer. If he walks away, I'll put him to sleep and we'll just put 9,500 in his pocket.
Perfect. What would you give? Would you give this to me for 9,000?
And not to avoid being put to sleep, I can lose the 500 steel. That's fine.
Excellent. We have a deal.
So this bow, no one has touched it with their flesh. Everyone's been wielding like very thick gloves to touch it. I'm
It
going to
crumbles.
need you. What is your alignment, Eugene?
He's been evil
Oh,
this whole
jeez.
time.
it's been a while since I've had the chaotic good.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So when you touch the bow, its power radiates through you. This weapon truly is blessed by the gods of nature. Let's see here. It is a +3 bow with no disadvantage on long range, and it crits on a 19 and a 20. Let's see here. The 4 arrows, I will just copy and paste it to you. One of them awakens an animal or a plant. One of them, let's see, summons a magical animal of your choosing with the stat block of a tiger. One of them casts Wall of Thorns, and one of them casts Ice Storm. And then I need you to roll me, let's see here, 3 D100s.
Oh, shoot. Okay. While I'm rolling, I have a question. If, about my hat.
The non-cursed hat?
Correct. Now, I know we said it curses someone else, but if I decide to take the hat back, does that return back to me?
The curse is not yours now.
Well, I mean, can I keep the hat, though, if I took it back?
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking.
Trey, god damn it. Fuck.
You'll hear after I roll. All right. Anyway, so first roll is an 87.
All right.
Second roll. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, so here's the thing. The second roll was also an 87.
That's fine.
And the third roll was a 36.
All right. Let's see here. With 87 and 87, the bow can cast 2 third-level spells once a day. Those spells are going to be... Let's see here. Dispel Magic on a hit, and Revivify on a hit. So if you hit someone with the arrow, you can use one of those spells.
Nice. Now
Eugene
nice.
doesn't
have. Now Eugene has his long range fuck you weapon, and he'll revive you after he kills you.
And kill you again.
I was gonna say just so he can do it again.
And that was a warning.
And then the third one, the 37.
The warning shot literally kills you.
Right? It was a 37?
Yes. No, sorry, 36.
36.
I don't know if that's
this bow does an extra 1d6 damage on all hits.
Nice.
So it's a short bow that deals an extra d6, so it's 2d6 plus your strength or dex.
Nice.
And then I've put all the other information next to you. And that is your bow from now on, Eugene.
Eugene will shake the hand of number 3, and he'll say,
I'm very grateful for you hanging around. Blessed be you and your family.
and then
He doesn't know how to bless.
It's fine.
RB, can you bless them?
RB reaches out and blesses him.
Hey everyone, DM Steven here. I just wanted to say thank you from the entire High Anxiety crew. If you enjoy what we're doing and would like to see more in the future, subscribe to the podcast, follow us on our social media, and check out the individual projects of our members, all found in our show description.